Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Avram and I've been playing BDO console for 3 years. In this video series, I'm going to take you through everything that you need to know about Alchemy life skill. This is not a basic guide that's going to leave you with more questions than answers. I'm going to take you through every step of the process. So by the time we're done, you'll be able to start Alchemy on your own. Stay tuned. To help you navigate the sections of this video easier, I've added the timestamps for the major parts. But I still highly encourage you to go through the journey with me together, as I also mention many small tips along the video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you can get notification when the next video is released. And this will also support me to grow my channel. Alright, let's get started. What you are looking now is an example of alchemy. Similar to cooking, generally you put some alchemy ingredients into the alchemy tool and then you can start alchemy and get final alchemy products from the process. Boom! That's the end of this video? Not at all. Because at the first glance, it looks very simple. But in reality, alchemy is a very advanced life skill, requiring a lot of knowledge about the game and strategic planning. Yes, you may think that you can start alchemy as long as you get all ingredients. That's correct. But you may be far from efficient in alchemy. Here, I'll give you 3 main reasons why I say it is an advanced life skill. First, alchemy highly relies on central markets. So, you need a solid understanding of central market mechanism, alchemy products, and game economy to control and predict the markets, like buying at low and sell at high. Second, you need thousands and thousands of ingredients, varying from no products, materials from gathering, special products from alchemy itself, and even rare drops from mob grinding. This whole collection process, plus a vast and long-distance game world, are challenging your efficiency. The third reason is your alchemy tool management. Later you'll see alchemy tool is generally more difficult to manage than cooking. Other than the above reasons, some other small factors include character weight management, storage management, and pearl item purchase. After hearing what I mentioned before, it may feel daunting at this stage. But rest assured, I'll cover everything I mentioned and even more, and unwind the complexity piece by piece for you in this alchemy video series, so relax. Okay, before we get into details how to do alchemy, let's now answer a more important question. That is, what can alchemy do? Or how does alchemy make money? I divided the purpose of alchemy into 5 main categories: Draught or Elixirs, processing ingredients, manufacturing ingredients, alchemy special products, and lastly, alchemy stones. These 5 categories are the main reasons for doing alchemy. I'll now go through each category with you one by one. The first is Draught or Elixirs. This is not a surprise to RPG game players, which is the most traditional impression of alchemy, where you can make elixirs for extra buffs to help you with your game activities. For Draughts, the most common Draughts are Giant's Draught, Frenzied Draught, Beast's Draught, and Verdure Draught. Another niche but still useful Draught is Savage Draught. Giant Draught is generally viewed as the most common and stable Draught in BDO. It is widely used in the endgame grinding and PvP. First, it gives special attack damage bonus plus 10%, which can not only boost your critical attack damage, but also increase your back attack damage. Unlike the direct AP bonus, this percentage bonus will become more effective when you have a very high base AP for most endgame players. So, if you are a skillful endgame grinder which can utilize back attack very well, Giant Draught will be very good for you. Second, Giant Draught increases direct AP bonuses to other players without DP penalty. So this will make it very ideal for PvP. At the current market conditions, Giant Draught is around 2 million, which lasts 15 minutes. For endgame players, if your grinding money per hour is at, like for example, 400 million an hour, for a 10% increase in grinding efficiency, so roughly saying, the value is 40 million, very roughly saying. Okay, so even you spend 8 million to buy 4 Giant Draught for 1 hour grinding, it will still be a very good deal, for 40 million extra. In addition, for players grinding in Asha, Giant Draught usually will be a must for grinding efficiency and PvP grinding spots defense. So a 50% drop rate buff from your 10th shop is at 50 million per hour. If you can successfully defend in Asha and get a free Asha 50% drop rate buff, it means you are saving at least 50 million per hour. So spending on Giant Draughts by endgame players are very common, and the market demand or affordability for Giant Draught will also align with the age of the game. The trend of general price level of Giant Draughts is increasing. For the game economy section of Alchemy, I'll discuss more in the future of this video series. Now let's get back to the Draught introduction. The second popular Draught is Frenzy Draught. Because Frenzy Draught is lack of plus critical hit effects, so usually it is used together with Spirit Perfume Elixir, which is a perfume instead of elixir, although it's called elixir. And it will give plus 5 critical hit effects and will help you max out your critical chance. With the help of a Spirit Perfume Elixir, if you don't need back attacks often, Frenzy Draught can be even better than Giant Draught in PvE grinding, as it has extra 20 AP bonus to mobs than the Giant Draught. More importantly, for classes are short of accuracy, Frenzy Draught can give you a valuable extra 12 accuracy, which will be very useful in the middle to endgame grinding zones like Histria to reduce the miss rate. For spots where you are close to one-shot the mobs, Frenzy Draught will also be a very good choice, as you won't need back attack in this situation. Comparing to Giants and Frenzy Draught, Beast Draught is not that popular, and the demand is more affected by game events. Generally, it is more useful to new players, seasoned players, and during EXP game events. Because the base AP for new or seasoned players are not high as the endgame players, and may also lack of required DP to grind efficiently, Beast Draught will be a perfect solution for you to give you damage from monster reduction, bonus direct AP to monsters, and combat plus skill EXP bonus. I still remember when I first tried Sequoia Abyssal Zone grinding, I can clearly feel the tankiness from Beast Draught, and it was essential for me to grind there at that time. For more Sequoia grinding tips, you can click the prompt in the upper right corner to another my video guide. As the game occasionally will hold bonus combat EXP events, during those events, many players are incentivized to grind the most EXP efficient grinding zones, like Mirrormark's Ruins, instead of endgame mining zones, to take advantage of the EXP game events. In this situation, Beast Draught shows its unique advantage in EXP bonus. If you can one-shot the mobs anyway, Frenzy or Giant Draught will become useless for you in PvE, but Beast Draught can still reward you with more EXP. Till now, we have introduced 3 most common Draughts in grinding. Knowing their unique traits will help you identify the opportunity to make and sell Draughts to realize profits in alchemy. You can see Beast Draught is affected by new seasons, EXP events, holidays where many new players start joining BDO, where Giant Draught's demand is related to the game, endgame, and PvP player space. Saying if more players stay in the game and become endgame players, or more new PvP contents are released. In the middle is Frenzy Draught as the highest AP Draught for non-back attack grinding in PvE. However, for Alchemists, please do note the above are factors only from the demand side. You also need to assess the supply side of the alchemy market. For example, when it comes with the EXP events, often the game will give out free Draughts as well, like free Giant Draught, free Beast Draught, or give you a Draught box, free premium Draught box, so you can get free Draughts from the game events. These will increase the potential supply to the Draught market. If you purchase alchemy ingredients from central markets, very often the ingredients' best purchasing time is different than the best selling time. So it raises a supply chain management or strategic planning challenges for you. All of these will be covered gradually in the future video series for you. Let's come back and to finish other Draughts review for you. Verdure Draughts and Celerity Draughts are the only Draughts for life skills. Verdure Draught for me is a life skiller's must. First, it reduces your alchemy and cooking time by 1 second. So unless you are already reached the 1 second cooking or alchemy maximum speed, Verdure Draught can make you cook or alchemy more and get a higher money per hour. In addition, the bonus 200 weight limit can let you stay AFK longer. The plus 20% life skill EXP bonus is essential if you are pushing your EXP, because usually the Verdure Draught is costing below to 800k. For a 15 minutes alchemy or cooking ingredients cost, it is very common to be at like 50 million or more. So one virtual drought can save you 10 million or more on ingredients in getting higher life skill levels. So for active life skills like hunting or gathering, it may not be very necessary like cooking and alchemy, but I always use it as I like to increase my life skill level faster. Celerity Draught is mostly limited to horse training, and the demand fluctuates with the comes and ends of horse training game events. As horse training is not a popular AFK activity because of the low money per hour return at the moment, the demand for this route is also low. But at the time of this video, I've already heard the horse training is going to be improved with a better potential for overnight AFK. If the money per hour of horse training is increased sufficiently enough, the demand for celerity Draughts may become a normal, healthy demand to support overnight horse training activities. The last niche Draught I'll mention in this video is Savage Draught. It is similar to Beast Draught, but with knowledge gain chance special effects. This Draught is useful when new grinding zones are introduced to the Black Desert world, like the Odraxia updates and Elvia region updates. If you are pushing your knowledge ecology item drop rate, so these Draughts will be very useful to save your time in grinding for knowledge at low-end grinding zones. At 10k ecology points, you will have extra plus 30% item drop rate effects. So if you like collecting knowledges and plan to stay for a long time in BDO, Savage Draught is a very good choice to help you to get there faster. But because the ingredients for Savage Draught are slightly more difficult to collect, so the market supply is not many as well. There is another Draught which is Armored Draught, but because the Draught is very defensive, in most situations you won't need these Draughts. Plus, it requires a rare grinding drop, that is thick Turo blood. So I think this Draught is not important, and I'll skip this one in the video. To make each Draught, you require 3 elixirs, except for Frenzy Draught, which only requires 2 elixirs. The demand for Draught generally drives up the demand for elixirs, which constitute the majority of the alchemy activities. In the next video, we'll take a look at other aspects of alchemy, including processing, manufacture, special procs, and alchemy stone I mentioned before. And also, we'll cover the preparation works you need to pay attention to before starting alchemy. Hopefully, if we have more time, we can cover alchemy versus cooking in the next video as well. As said in the beginning, this alchemy video series isn't some basic guides, but to take you through every step of the process and empower you with all my important alchemy experiences, so you will know what is alchemy, how to play alchemy, and decide whether you wanted to start alchemy. If you have questions about this video, please leave your comments down below and I may include them together in the next video. Remember to click the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.